wanted to
so
talk
today
to you guys
I
about
wanted
the time
to
I almost died.
talk to you guys
Yes,
about the time I almost died.
So,
this was really like, it was really scary for me because this was like, if you've ever been diagnosed with something and like there was no symptoms and you just didn't know, and it was just like really abrupt when the doctor told you, it's a really scary feeling because, you know, it's just really scary because in my case, if I didn't go get this sports physical, I would have never known, and who knows where I'd be right now. So this all started with flag football. It was springtime, flag football season was starting, and I was really excited to be on the team because, you know, I just, like, I don't know, like, I do a lot of clubs but not sports, so I've dedicated my sophomore year to do sports. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go for flag football. So conditioning started. It was the first day we came. You know, first day is never really a workout. It's just more of a like informational, what to expect, blah blah blah, blase blase. And we're talking, and then he's like, you can't come back if you don't have your physical. All coaches are like that because they're liable if anything happens to you. So I understood, and I, like, the following weekend I went to go get my physical. So we're at pediatrics and I'm just waiting, you know, during the whole night. I'm 16 and I was with my brother. My brother's actually getting a physical as well. So I'm filling out his papers, filling out my paper. I feel like a mom. Like, I was just doing everything. And they finally called us, and we go inside the office area, and they weigh me, they check my height and the whole 9 yards, and then they give me a blood test, and I have to pee in a cup.
I hate peeing in cups. So nasty.
Anyways, so I have to pee in a cup, do the blood test. Then I'm waiting. Doctor finally sees me. I don't know what it was. It was so many people there. It was like, yo, get me out of here. And mind you, my brother was sick as well. And like, there was so many people in there sick. And I actually ended up getting sick after that, but that's not the story. Anyways, so I go finally into the office, and doctor comes in, and he's asking me all the regular questions, like, when was the last time this happened, and when's the last time you had your checkup, and have you ever done sports before, and you know, things they ask girls, and just the whole 9 yards. You know, I keep saying the whole 9 yards, but this was basically the whole 9 yards. So he asked me all these questions, and then finally he goes out the room to go treat his other patients. Like, come on, doctor, I'm first. Let me get this over with. It's not that serious. Just sign paper and let me go. So he's like, we're just waiting till your results come in, and I'm just like, okay. So we're waiting, and finally the results come in, and he comes into the room, sits down. It's really airy because it's like, you can kind of feel when something's wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it just was like cold and just quiet, and I don't know, it's a doctor's office, so obviously it was cold, but it was really weird. So we're just sitting there, and I'm just like, okay, like, I'm ready to go. My phone's about to die, like, barely on my phone. So I'm just like, okay. So he's like, do you eat meat? And I'm like, no. How do you know I don't eat meat? You know, that was really weird. Like, he just knew that. And then he was like, I asked him, like, how did you know? And he was like, well, in your blood test, we check your iron levels, and your iron levels were really low. And I'm like, okay. Because you know, like, how doctors talk to you, but they don't talk to you in, like, human, like, everyday type language. Like, they use all these big scientific words, and it's just like, okay, doctor, I'm a sophomore in high school, you know, I don't pay attention in science class, so let's just bring it down to my language. So I'm like, I don't understand. And he tells me, like, so basically what it is you're not eating healthy and your iron levels are really low. The normal levels of your iron should be around, like, I can't think of the right numbers, to be honest, but it's around like 13 or something, but mine was 11. And he was like, that's really low. But 13 to 11, like, that doesn't seem extremely low to me. Like, that's not healthy, but it's not like, oh my gosh, you know. And he was like, And I guess he could tell that I didn't really care. It was just like, okay. And he was like, you know, like if your blood gets down to like a 9 or 8ish, you need a blood transfusion. And he said that, it was like, whoa, like a blood transfusion? Like that's big, because 13 from 11 is not that big, but 11 to a 9 is also not that's really close, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? So it's just like, that was really weird. And I'm just thinking about it, and I asked him, I'm like, yo doc, like I don't eat meat. I'm a pescatarian. I feel like I'm more healthier than a meat eater. What the, I'm more healthy than a meat eater. So it was just like, that was like, I was just like, I don't understand. Like, I made a more healthy decision, yet I'm less healthy than a person that's eating meat. I just didn't understand it. And he's just like, well, where you're not getting your protein and your irons from, you should be taking supplements to replace it. And I'm not gonna lie, I've heard that so many times. So many people tell me that I need to take vitamins to replace what I'm not taking anymore. But I'm thinking, I'm like, you know how like they say beans are a good thing of protein, or peanuts and stuff. So I'm doing my bean intake, you know, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but like sauce, like that's like it's like a bean sauce, like I mean rice and sauce, like all of that. So it was just really weird that my iron was low, because I've been doing what I had to do to replace the meat. And he's just saying, like, honestly, eating 1,000 beans is not going to equivalent the amount of protein that you would get from meat. So, and I understood what he was saying, and it was just really, really weird that if I didn't have to go get that sports physical, if I didn't go and I just let it be, like I really would have never known my iron was so low and I could have needed a blood transfusion. That was really scary to me, because it's just like, wow, like I didn't know that. And like what could have happened if I didn't went? If I didn't went, that don't sound right. If I didn't go, you know what I mean? That really hit me, and it was just like, all right. So then I had to take these really big pills. I'm gonna show you them. The doctor prescribed me some I can't even read the word. He prescribed me whatever. I'm not even gonna butcher it, but it's just these pills. They look really scary because they're bright red. This is them. Like, whoa. This is like, I actually like the red. Like if I can find a lipstick this color, I would love it. But anyways, he prescribed me these pills, and I took them for like 2 weeks. I took them for like 2 weeks because when I took them, let me tell you, if you ever had to be prescribed something because your iron was low, you're gonna feel me, because this was crazy. When I took these pills, when I say I was so hungry, yo, you don't understand, like, hear me out. I was so hungry, like there was not enough food in the fridge or like the store to feed me. Like I've never it's like, thinking about it now, it's just so funny how hungry I was. Like okay, everyone's hungry in school, but when I say that thing was kicking, like I feel like in those pills they kind of make you not want to be like a vegetarian if you are, because it makes you so hungry that it's just like, you know what, I'll eat anything right now. Because at my school, I don't eat the food because they serve like chicken and stuff. So it's like, I'm not eating that much. Yo, I was really contemplating, like, am I about to just take this L and just eat this food? Because I was that hungry. Like coming home, I'm raiding the house. I already raided the house every day when I came from school. But on those pills, it was over. Like, I would get mad if you didn't make dinner by the time I got home. Like all of that, the whole 9 yards. So yeah, unfortunately, I kind of stopped taking the pills, which I probably need to get. I feel like, I don't know. I'm going to go to the doctor. Final update. I'm going to try to go to the doctor and figure out how my iron's doing. If my iron is still low, I'm probably going to have to hop back on these bad boys. But if it's okay, then I'm okay. But those pills right there, like, I got... So hopefully I'm not really dying, you know. I didn't think... Like, 9 times I made this video, am I thinking, like, I really could be dying right now from like low iron? But we'll find out. Anyways, guys, don't be like me. If your doctor prescribes you something, take it. And yeah, so hope you guys found this video interesting. And I forgot to tell you guys, if you don't know what a pescatarian is and you want to know a lot of the questions, like you want some of the questions that you have about it to be answered, check out my video. I will link it in the description box, so make sure you check the description box out. It'll be in there because I have a video on frequently asked questions. And yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.